If you started your business because you wanted freedom to set your own hours, to travel when you want, to make money in a way that actually means something, but now it feels like you've created a job you can't clock out of, I completely understand. My name's Marisa Murgatroyd, and I've coached and supported tens of thousands of impact-driven coaches, experts, and service providers in growing their online businesses, and I'm here to help you succeed too. Listen, I know the feeling of hustle because I lived it. Your to-do list never ends, your calendar is packed, and the joy, it's been replaced by pressure. I was in deep hustle mode, working 14-hour days, skipping weekends, chasing results, and still feeling like it wasn't enough until I hit a wall. Hard. And I had to make a choice. Keep pushing and burn out for good, or find a new way to build success. I chose the second path. And in this video, I'm gonna share the 7 shifts that helped me break free from burnout and build a business that actually works for me. So if you've been stuck in hustle mode, this is your permission slip and your roadmap to choose something better. Let's dive in. Shift number 1, redefine what enough looks like. Many people hit 6 figures and suddenly 7 figures becomes the new benchmark. You get 100 clients and now you're chasing 1,000. You cross one finish line and another one instantly appears in the distance. No celebration, no pause, just more. It's a loop and it doesn't stop unless you stop it. So here's the first shift I had to make. Define your enough. Ask yourself, how much money is truly enough to support the life I want? How much time do I want to work? How do I want to feel on a typical Monday? When I answered those questions honestly, I gained a level of clarity that changed everything. The biggest shift for me was around time. For the first decade or so of my business, I spent 60% of my waking hours working until I made the choice to spend more time living than working, and I took that number down to 45%. What number feels aligned for you right now? Moving on to shift number 2, design your calendar around your energy. Here's something no one talks about. It's not just what's on your calendar, it's how those things make you feel. Hustle culture trains us to maximize productivity, but alignment isn't about doing more, it's about doing what's right for you. So I made a radical shift. I started designing my calendar around my energy, not just my availability. That means deep work in the mornings when I'm most focused, meetings and calls in the afternoon when I'm more relaxed, Focus Fridays blocked for writing and other deep creative work, and Flex Mondays that aren't pre-scheduled, so there's a place for urgent things to go without me needing to work longer hours. Can you see this isn't about being less productive? It's about being more intentional. And it's helped me get more done in less time with way more joy. Next up, we have shift number 3. Let go of the proven path. When I started my business, I followed all of the formulas. The perfect launch blueprint, the 7-step funnel strategy, the if you do X, you'll get Y advice. And while some of those tactics were helpful, many of them pulled me further and further away from what felt true. So here's shift number 3. Give yourself permission to stop following the path that's working for somebody else and build one that works for you. I realized I didn't want a business based on manipulation, scarcity, or fear-based urgency. I wanted to build trust, not pressure. Create transformation, not just transactions. That's why my company focuses on delivering experiences, not just more boring information. Because I didn't want to push people through a funnel. I wanted to guide them through a journey. In that one shift, it allowed me to create a business that felt aligned and creates real results for our students and customers. So ask yourself, what parts of your business feel like they belong to somebody else's model? And what would it look like to do it your way? Shift number 4, build offers that fit your lifestyle. One of the fastest ways to end up in hustle mode is to build offers that require too much of you too often. Daily client calls, always on group programs, back-to-back launches. If your business only works when you're working 24/7, that's not a business. That's a job you can't leave. So I started asking a new question. What kind of offers would support the life I want? I shifted from high touch, high effort delivery to leverage scalable offers like group programs, evergreen trainings, and experiences that didn't depend on me being online 12 hours a day. And I built boundaries into the offer. That way, my clients got results and I got breathing room. If you're always in delivery mode, it's time to rethink the way your business is built, because you can grow and still rest. Shift number 5, say no faster. I used to say yes to almost everything. Podcast interviews, guest trainings, coffee chats, partnerships that could be great someday. But every yes is also a no to your time, energy, and focus. So here's the shift. Create a no list, a simple list of things you don't do anymore, no matter how tempting they seem. On my no list, custom projects, calls before 1 p.m., calls after 5 p.m., anything that doesn't align with my long-term vision. This doesn't mean you're not generous or open. It means you're focused and committed. And that focus becomes a superpower in building a business that serves you. Now for shift number 6, measure more than just money. When hustle culture is in charge, the only metric that matters is revenue. But when I stepped away from hustle, I realized money is just one piece of the puzzle. So I started measuring different things. Do I have space in my day to just breathe? Do I feel energized after a client session? Am I proud of the work I'm putting out into the world? These became my new success metrics. And you know what? When I started honoring them, the money took care of itself, because your business grows faster when it's rooted in purpose, not pressure. And finally, shift number 7. Trust that slowing down doesn't mean falling behind. And this is the hardest one, because we've been taught that if we're not going full speed, we're failing. But here's what I've learned. When you slow down, you actually start moving in the right direction. You make better decisions. You connect more deeply with your audience. You create from inspiration, not exhaustion. So if you're in a season where everything feels like too much, try slowing down even just a little. You might be amazed at what opens up when you do. When I made these 7 shifts, here's what changed. My schedule got lighter. My launches became more spacious. My creativity, it came back. My students got better results, and I actually started enjoying my business again. And maybe most importantly, I had energy to live my life, not just build my business. Because here's the truth. You don't need to work more to succeed. You don't need to hustle harder to prove yourself. You don't need the burnout to be worthy of abundance. You just need to build something that works for you. And if you want help doing that, I want to invite you to work with me and my team of world-class coaches inside our year-long Momentum Coaching Program. Because you're not one size fits all, and your business shouldn't be either. Momentum is designed to help you discover the path of least resistance and greatest reward for your business. The one that fits how you think, how you work, and how you're meant to lead. And yes, a year is a real commitment for both of us. That's why we ask a few thoughtful questions of every course creator, coach, consultant, or service-based business owner who's interested in joining us. You'll find the link to that short application below. If Momentum is a fit, we'll walk you through what comes next. And remember, you can say no to the hustle. You can build your business on your terms. You can create success that doesn't cost you your sanity. This isn't about doing less, it's about doing what matters most. So here's your reminder. You're not behind, you're not broken. You're just ready for something better. Say yes to alignment. Say yes to ease. Say yes to building a business that works for you. I'm Marisa Murgatroyd, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. Now go out there and live your message.